Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry. Whoa.
Hey, I'm back. Hey, you already know. Episode 260 though. And we shocked the world. Yo, 22222. What it do? Let's go. Black History Month, you already know. When we going on. Hit the goddamn. Hey, I'm about to kick the rap for y'all. Let's get into it, y'all. Episode 260, man. Shock the world, man. 22. Alright? It's something special, man. Something special. Alright, man. Let's get into it, man. Iconic week right now. I tell you that right now for certain. We got some news. To break, man. Let's get into it. Alright, man, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man, the podcast, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast at the Faison View, man. We just trying to get bigger, man, and elevate, man. Pause, for real, man. For real though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be rich, man. I want to be wealthy, man. So, a lot of content, a lot of good things happen, a lot of crazy things happen, a lot of shocking news, man. So I'm going to break it down for you. We're going to get into it, man. Man, like I said, happy Black History Month. Let's go. Man, shout out to my brother Hugh. And we are Game Shift, man. You already know, man. We dropping heat, man. Y'all going to see him very soon the next week as well on the next pod, all right? So let's get into this, man. Iconic fashion artist, you know what I'm saying? Because that's fashion is artistry as well. Of course, music artist. Alright, philanthropist. I say that wrong all the time. Entrepreneur and billionaire Rihanna, man. For real. Man, crazy shocking news, man. She's pregnant by rapper and also fashion icon himself, A$AP Rocky, man. For sure, man. Congrats to them, man. Celebrating black love. Craziness, man. Moment of silence for everybody and all the men that were hurt this week. And amen. Amen to all of us. We love, man. But A$AP Rocky, man, for real, on a real note, man, he won for real. And also, both of them, like, if you really know, are fans of Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, they dated back in 2013. They have a past together, man. They're honestly, like, really the same type of person, man. And you can see why they get along. They both into fashion, they into artistry, and into really being moguls and creating, and developing really spaces for other black brilliant women and men to win. Fenty Beauty doing amazing things. The A$AP Mob, you got a whole bunch of creators and artists over there as well, man. It's beautiful to see, man. It's beautiful to see. Shout out to them for sure, man. It's like crazy to see the elevation of, careers. As you being a fan, as you growing up, and you understand how old you're getting when you see, see things like this happening, to where it's just like, we never thought, not saying never thought, it was just like, dang, Rihanna's pregnant. It's just like, dang, you start to look at yourself, and then you see A$AP Rocky, you start to look to yourself as these celebrities, certain type of celebrities grow, but that you're actually fans of, because I'm actually a fan of A$AP Rocky and also Rihanna. It's just like, dang, that's dope. That's dope to see. And honestly, for real, Rihanna got that B behind her name, man. That Billy, man. And honestly, man, we laughing and joking with A$AP, man, but y'all gotta put respect on A$AP Rocky name too, man. Cause honestly, You can say he's an icon in his own right too, man. You know, his music, the people that he's also embraced and put on, and also what his music has done for the space that we in now and the type of artists that we hear now. You know, honestly, and what he's done in fashion, he's broke barriers in fashion. For real, man. So this is beautiful to see, man. I laugh and joke and play all the time, you know. But in real reality, man, it's good to see and refreshing to see black love, and they actually really fit each other, man. That's gonna be for real, a billionaire child right there. I tell you that right now, man. So, man, moving forward. I ain't even go down the list of the agenda, man. I ain't even go down the list. Cause this so crazy, man. I just gotta take it bit by bit on this one, man. Anthony Hamilton versus Musiq Soulchild. Let's get it popping. For real. This the R&B matchup that I was waiting for. I've talked about this with my friends, but months back, almost a year now. I really want to see this Verzuz because I need people out there to really see and hear what real R&B sounds like from both of these great artists. Because Musiq Soulchild, man, had a different type of voice, a different type of sound, a different type of aura to him. That man so like love, so beautiful. Like the tracks that he has in his catalog is crazy. Anthony Hamilton, that's who I have winning in the Verzuz. Y'all really gonna get to see. Your mothers, your aunties, your grandmothers, you know, they bumping Anthony Hamilton. It's for a reason. Cause it's real, it's some real, and just both. It's some real soul in that music, man. In that music, I'm telling you, for real. Like, you know, Anthony Hamilton also, he has, I wouldn't say he has just a better career, but I would say a better catalog in which he can pull from, in my opinion. Because I feel like people don't understand that Anthony Hamilton came out in the mid to almost late 90s, and he had songs with, you know, Tupac. He had songs with Jada Kiss. His own, man. Charlene is a mega classic. Like, and it's so much music we can pull from in that catalog with the Anthony Hamilton, and I just like the aura of both of their type of artistry. You know, because they both are kind of pioneers in the sound that they kind of have. You know, and that's back when R&B was the true essence of R&B. And I'm not saying it's not now, because it's great artists now. But the true essence of R&B, where everybody was a creator, and it was a very much so competitive space. All right, with them man and female, man and woman artists, for sure. Because if you want to be honest, man, like that was back when Avant was coming out. You know, you had John B, you had, you know, your Tyrese. Like you had a lot of different artists back then, R&B, that was just a real true essence of R&B. I don't know. You got you know what I'm saying, you got the India Iries. Come on now, I know my music, y'all. I know my music. So I want to know who y'all got in this matchup, man. Whoever watching, you may be too young to understand, man. Make sure you Google and research who Anthony Hamilton and Musiq Soulchild is, especially if you're a music fan, because this is a music type of Verzuz. Like, this is going to be real music. You're going to hear, you might hear real instruments. All right, you might hear orchestra. You might hear different things within this one. So I want to see what you guys' takes are, Anthony Hamilton or Musiq Soulchild. All right. All right, this is the one, y'all. This is the one. This one I might have to stand up for. You talking about shock the world? Alright, guys, I am a, for real, die-hard Washington fan of all teams. I'm from the DMV. I've been born into loving my sports teams around me, die-hard. And I'm a different type of fan than anybody else. The people that know me, they know for certain. They know for certain. I go in for my team, win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw, I go in for my team. And I'm going to be honest with you, as a fan, I am in disbelief. So, the Washington Redskins originally, and formerly now, and formerly also the Washington football team, in which I grew up watching, was the Washington Redskins. and understandably, it was 50 years plus of greatness within that franchise. We won our 3 Super Bowls, but also we had to understand, what the name and term actually means. So, respectfully, our new owner for about 26, 27 years since I've been born. All right, he wanted to keep the name. Got the name snatched from him of recent in the past 2 years. All right, the controversy over the name gave it up. So now we get a new name, new identity. All right, that long history of what the Redskins were, used to be. Unfortunately, not saying that's wiped out, but the name is gone. Cool. Understandably, why? For certain. We need to respect other people's heritage, race, and religion. Point blank, period. All right, moving forward to the Washington football team. Okay? All right, no identity. Cool. But also, that was purposely done too. We could have figured out and chose a name. Moving forward, we're now at the Washington Commanders. Just broke news today, guys. 2022. All right, it's a lot of disappointment. It's a lot of, the jerseys are good. The team name is just not cutting it. And honestly, as a diehard fan, I'm disappointed because we had a list of names and they wanted to take some type of a fan vote, a poll, different website surveys, and you don't even take in consideration what everybody chose was the Red Wolves or the Red Tails. Because in the Red Tails, that actually has something to do with Black History. Shout out to the Black History Month with Tuskegee Airmen, and also our black and brown people that were also in the military doing monumental things. All right. So we could have went to that name. We could have went to the Red Wolves, but for just the total disregard, I'm tired. I'm tired of it, and I'm really upset and disappointed as a fan. I'm tight. And I understand at the end of the day what the team is doing and what they do, whether that be positive or negative. All right, it's those players and those coaches and that that staff that make that name. I understand that. I understand that view. But also, as diehard fans and going through the trials and tribulations, I'm 26 years old. I haven't seen a Super Bowl. I haven't seen an NFC Championship. Still a diehard fan, but I've been through the trials and tribulations. My favorite player is Sean Taylor. I've been through every single era since I've known football until the age of 5, about 4 or 5, until present day. And it's like, I just feel like certain things are being purposely done at this point. And our owner doesn't understand it. He doesn't get it. It's just about the money. And honestly, us as fans, bro, we tired of it. Because at the end of the day, we deserve a championship. We deserve to have input on the team's name. We deserve to have input in general, because guess what? At the end of the day, the organization doesn't strive if it doesn't have fans to back it. Point blank, period. So it's like, I just wanted the fans to be included in this decision, because I don't care who laughing and things like that nature. It's fun and games, but at the end of the day, as a fan, it's like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? We've been through trials and tribulations. Come on, not another bites the dust, bruh. So, like, I'm tight, because I told my grandfather, my father, I'm like, man, y'all seen championships. Y'all seen the Joe Gibbs era. Y'all seen the Hogs era. And if you really a fan of Washington, you really understand the history. I know the history. So they got to see and experience those things. I haven't. And I'm tight about it, because I'm still going to be a diehard fan. But, like, the name, bro, it's a disappointment. It's a disappointment. And honestly, a little bit why I'm mad, just trying to be funny, but that's why I'm mad too. Like, you got the players, the star players, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to come for y'all, but because y'all get contracts and y'all got to get y'all bread. But, Y'all just supporting this name, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that joke is fire. You know, the jerseys is fire. I give you that, but that's not, that name is not it. Commanders, I'm not rolling. Y'all let me know if y'all rolling with that name, okay? You're not a Washington fan, it doesn't even matter. If y'all rolling with the name. Because it sounds like an arena football team name. Shout out to the arena football team, but come on. Come on, we could have got red something. Red something. Red hogs, red tails, red wolves. Man, goodness. Man, oh man. But on to a more important conversation, man. And really what we need to talk about is Black History Month really is here. And honestly, Black History Month, for me, and how I look at it, is all year. And it should be an all year round celebrated holiday. So that's just me. Because our history is very, very rich. Shout out to us, and I love us. Alright, so, man, in addition, man, Brian Flores is now suing the NFL over hiring practices. Alright? And just to give y'all some background, no, this ain't a sports podcast, but I'll give y'all that information. The Rooney Rule is which is in place in the NFL to make sure that minority, alright, coaches are given the same equal and equitable opportunities, alright, in order for them to get a position or get a head coaching job, or also a job within the offensive coordinator and other spots. But it's more so profound with the head coaching job. Right now, it is 1 out of 32 coaches in the NFL that is a brown or black coach. And that is Mike Tomlin. And it makes zero sense because when you think about and look at the NFL is comprised of approximately, I'm going to be accurate, 71% of African Americans. And so you're telling me out of the 71% out of African Americans, it's only one African American head coach in the league. When you have these amazing, brilliant minds who are the offensive coordinators and the defensive coordinators. All right, so moving to Brian Flores, who has had a successful career with the New England Patriots as a coordinator and did an amazing job, and against the Seattle Seahawks to catch that interception, which is one of the greatest defensive plays you will ever see in the Super Bowl ever. Okay? Marshawn Lynch run the ball at the 2-yard line? Yes. That was his decision to put Malcolm Butler in and also believe in Malcolm Butler, all right, for him to make that play. That's Brian Flores, all right? So fast forward to now. Miami Dolphins, he's given an opportunity with Miami's Dolphins. All right, Bill Belichick also helped him and assisted him to get this head coaching job, okay? So now he has made a comeback season of flipping the Miami Dolphins this year. They went over 500, okay? And they're in a tough division, okay, when you have the Bills, the Patriots, all right, to worry about, okay? Let's in hindsight think about that, okay? So this last season, he was fired even though he had a over 500 record and flipped that team around, okay? He is one of the top candidates out here. He is a Super Bowl champion. Okay, he is credible for certain. And for some reason, he's getting interviewed. Okay? He's getting interviewed. Really, honestly, just to get interviewed at this point. And come to find out, things were leaked. Conversations were passed along. All right? And people started to talk. And what is crazy, he's going on, a little mini tour of explaining why he's suing the NFL. And I really, really want our fellow, honestly, black coaches to really support him that haven't been given the equal opportunity as another race or the Caucasian race, all right, in regards to the NFL. Because the NBA, I can't speak for, because the NBA has 14 African-American black coaches, okay? And the NBA is made of about 80% or 85% of African-American. So something over here is not right. And it's always been said, oh yeah, we're going to get it right, we're going to get to it, but these promises are never met. And that's the problem. that is 22, and this is still going on. So I really hope a band of brothers really come together and stick behind Brian Flores, because now he's in a situation, now he's suing the NFL. Now are they really going to accept him and let him be a coach in their organization again? And it's messed up because he has had success in that organization and hasn't getting his just due respect. And that's a problem. And that's a problem. For real, for real. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation, because I really think it's a real situation to talk about, because it's not just happening in the NFL. This happens in the real world. This happens in the real world. Alright? And I'm proud and glad and honestly ecstatic that I wake up in the morning and look at the person I am in the mirror and understand I'm a part of this rich and beautiful and amazing history. And all these things that go on in the entertainment realm and just in every realm you can really think about, just in everything you look at. Like the origin. Come on now. Let's get our respect, man. We shouldn't just have a month either. Let's call a spade a spade. For real. Man, I'm just all in all, I love what Brian Flores is doing. And I just feel like we just need our just due credit, and that's just what it is. Point blank, period, man. All right, man. Let's move forward, man. Oh man, this is a tough one, tough pill to swallow, man. Oh, if you guys don't watch football, don't know football, if you know football, you love football, love or hate this man, however you want to view this man. This man is the GOAT in his sport. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. And to see him really walk off that field for the last time now, he has said he is retiring from the NFL. It's crazy to see what he has done. 44 years of age, 22 seasons in the league, 7 Super Bowl championships, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, 3 regular season MVPs, every single record broken in the quarterback realm, passing yards, completions, touchdowns. For real, I don't know. People had that debate, but honestly, I understand the logistics of it being a team sport, but also the leader you have to be to lead your team to 7 Super Bowls and to lead them to victory every single year without a losing record is miraculous. And his last game, he almost did it again with one of the most amazing comebacks I've ever seen. But his competitive nature is never been seen in this type of realm of longevity too, as well. You got to think about it. He's 44 in the world of football and being a quarterback. Physical and mental. You have to understand it's not just physical. The mental is the most important part of the game. To be a quarterback, and remember what everybody's doing on the field. Remember what you have to do on the field. Remember what decision you have to make during the play, while people are rushing it and coming at you, while you have to duck, move, and it's a lot. And like I said, love or hate him, because I was never the Patriots fan. I'm a Michigan fan, go blue, because he is an alumni and the greatest quarterback of all time. So definitely, but just to be real, I wasn't the biggest Patriots fan at all. But his greatness, you can never. That is in the same realm of MJ. That is in the same realm of Kobe. That is in the same realm of Serena Williams. That is in the same realm of Muhammad Ali. That is in the same realm of Floyd Mayweather. That is in the same realm of LeBron James. Honestly, all of these people I named, love it or hate it, you will never, ever disrespect the greatness. You can't. You can't, man. What we witnessing here has never been done. It won't be duplicated. So, man, really shout out to Brady, man. Amazing, incredible career, man. You can't even, it's like you can't even describe the words to really conjure up to what he just did. Honestly. And then he just walked off the field at 44, and it wasn't like, the Rams just got him up out of here. He lost, but He went out on his own terms. All right, so man, shout out to Brady. Rams versus Bengals, y'all. Rams versus Bengals. Who y'all got, man? Who y'all got? Man, money on the line. Let's go, man. Let's go. Super Bowl time. Now, who y'all got? I want to know, man. Rams versus Bengals. I'm going with the Rams. All right, I'm going with the Rams. It's a tough pick. Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty is going crazy. Him and Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, man, they have a squad over there. And they do not quit, as you can see. They just came back on the team that just went to 4 conference championships. Come on now. And just won a Super Bowl in the last 4 years. They just beat them Chiefs, so it ain't gonna be an easy one. But I want to give Matt Stafford his flowers. Odell, Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey, they all deserve it too. Cooper Kupp, man, they've been balling, man. I'm not gonna lie. And you can say what you want about Matthew Stafford. Say what you want. This man just came from a team that didn't have any success. He has all the numbers to show that he was on a successful team, but he wasn't. He didn't have the pieces around him. He wasn't surrounded with pieces that could really elevate them to the next level. He coming from Detroit to LA. You give him the pieces, they are in the Super Bowl right now, man. So I'm ready to see this one. This is gonna be an exciting one, knowing that it's not Mahomes, Brady, Aaron Rodgers, anybody that you know just off a straight household name that's gonna be in the Super Bowl. This is an up-and-coming second-year superstar, seems to be Joe Burrow. And this is a very seasoned vet who's really trying to define the rest of his greatness and his career of being a Hall of Famer by solidifying the Super Bowl. So we about to see, man. So y'all let me know who y'all got. All right. This one right here, man. This is heartbreaking. More than 200 people signed a petition to release Texas brothers from allegedly beating their stepfather to death over abuse of their sister. I'm gonna tell y'all already know, bro. Boy, it'll be over. It'll be over. It'll be over. I'm gladly taking that charge. My sister, we here with it. Off rip. And I really hope they grant them at least some leniency, because that was a crime done onto their sister, and they did rightfully so. Without a doubt, anybody would do with common sense if somebody was abusing their sister, especially an adult at that. That's a problem. That's a problem that bothers me, that these 3 brothers had to deal with heartbreak back to back. Heartbreak of the sister being abused, and then the heartbreak of having to go to jail for that, or serve a lot of, in which they got served a good amount of time for really doing what any logical person would do if any sibling of theirs, especially their blood sister. Come on now. Like this was shocking to me. This is a mind blower, man. Make sure y'all go look and search. All right, make sure you go look and search this situation up, and make sure you, man, look and find that petition, man. For real. And I give those resources if needed, honestly, because this situation is mind-boggling, because it's like, what do you do in that situation? I can't even conjure up the words to imagine if, a sister or my mother was abused and right in front of me, and I didn't take no action. Like, I don't know, better than me. Like, better than me if you wouldn't take action. So, man, I really hope these boys get leniency and just get free for real. We don't, we say free everybody in the world who who did it, but they actually need to be free, because that's a crazy situation, and I'm sure everybody will react in the same way they did. All right. So, man, moving forward, the infamous would you rather. All right, would you rather live without the internet, or without AC and heating? Man, this is tough, y'all. This is tough. Oh, I'm gonna say live without AC and heating, y'all. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, y'all. Cause today I can't do nothing without the internet. I can't work. I can't do business, entrepreneurship. I can't do my schoolwork. I can't teach. It's a lot of different variables with no internet. That's one thing I will say. But AC and without heat is tough. Cause I don't know. And for you people that like the cold, it's a serious problem with you guys. I'm sorry, Phil. I ain't trying to be judgmental, but I'm judging. Point blank. I don't know what in the world is up with y'all liking the cold. But I don't know, man. That's a tough question. That's a tough one for myself. But I would say the internet, man. I would say I would rather have the internet and I can live without AC and heating, man. Like, I know that's a tough ask because depending on what season it is, to burning hot up in here, I'm going to have to get a fan. It's freezing, I'm going to have to get, that's the thing about the cold too. You have coats, you have blankets, you have other things to get you warm, you know what I'm saying? But, shoot, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all decision would be, man. And really, in the era that we in, we need, and honestly, I want to say need, but it's more become a necessity that we have technology and that we have the internet. And honestly, unfortunately, you got people powers and stuff that really go off of Wi-Fi and go off of technology and go off of internet. So I don't know. You got people AC and heating that goes off of Wi-Fi and stuff now too. So I don't know if that's something to factor in, man. But you already know, man. You already know. Faison View Podcast, man. Make sure y'all tap in, man. 2022, we are elevating, all right? I'm speaking this to existence. You hear me? I'm speaking it to existence, y'all. We going places, man. Thank y'all for y'all love and support, man. Continue to support me, man, as I continue to follow my dreams, man, and put great content out for you guys, man. Hey, if you want to be a guest, man, you want to come up here, you want to chop it up, man, make sure you hit me up. Alright, DM me at the Faison View Podcast, man. And let's talk. Let's chop it up, man. Hey, much love to you guys. Amazing episode, man. Make sure you tap in every single Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a special edition, 2/22/22. Alright? So I might just drop it today. Alright? You shall see, man. Much love, guys.